Hey guys, it's Antoine, and in this video, MoYu has sent me yet again their newest cube, and in this case, it looks like it is a mirror blocks. So let's unbox it and see what is special about this one. So opening it up, you can see that it says, in Chinese it says mirror blocks version 2, and it says ball core magnetic UV coated version. So there we go. This, I think, is the most souped up version of the mirror blocks we have yet. And let's open it up and take a look. So to give you some context about why this might make sense, because it seems a little bit funny for them to be going and investing in making this cube specifically. But in China, actually, mirror blocks is quite popular, particularly in the cubing schools. So it is one of the events which is usually taught at cubing schools, and it's even one of the events which is included in the ICA Intelligent Cube Association cube level evaluation score. And so it is quite popular among cubers in cubing schools in particular, maybe for that reason. So let's look at the cube itself now. It's quite different from most of the other mirror blocks that I've seen. You can see it has a really cool kind of metallic, sparkly kind of finish to it. Usually the ones that I've seen that have a very, very homogeneous or even streaked kind of a surface, but here it's just a little sparkly here. It's got some metallic sparkle. It has a nice feel, so it definitely has this kind of UV coated. Now let's give it some turns and see how it goes. Okay, so I mean, interesting. To be honest, my very first impression is a bit disappointed, because I was expecting it to feel like a 3x3 speed cube, but it still has this. I don't know. It feels like the other mirror blocks that I've tried. Let's give it some more turns and see. Okay. Now, I'm far from a mirror blocks expert. I don't know. So you can definitely feel that there's a magnet here. But then when you go here, there's kind of a bit of a sound. Oh, what's this? Okay. There's a bit of a sound in the middle here, which does not feel like magnets. It feels more like kind of scraping. Interesting. Okay, let's, I guess, disassemble it and take a look at the mechanism. I'll do a solve later on, but let's keep that for the end because it might be quite time consuming. Okay, so, I mean, I'm having a hard time getting pieces out here. And I mean, it would make sense given it is, I mean, first of all, it's not actually MoYu. It is MoYu's sub-brand of Cubing Classroom, which, oh, does it even say on the box? It says in Chinese, okay, this is Cubing Classroom. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Cubing Classroom. So, I mean, it's made, and as I theorize, is probably mostly for cube schools. And so I'm sure it seems to be made to be very sturdy. So sort of like those original Rubik's brand cubes, which are made to be sturdy, that you can't take them apart. This seems to be the case here also. How do you even take this apart? Clearly. Okay, I think I'm actually going to give up for now. I guess the point is, it's hard to take apart, and it has this kind of traditional kind of core mechanism. Let's take a look under the center caps. Okay, just a traditional kind of screw in here. So I don't even know why it needs to have a, ball core. I mean, I guess it seems to be a bit more, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I haven't tried all that many mirror blocks cubes. The ones that I have tried usually are terrible. And this one, I guess it seems decent. So, I mean, I guess it's a success. How about I give this a scramble and try to give it a solve? I'll probably have to speed it up, but you can get an idea as to what what it's like. Okay, so now I have this cube solved. Going through one solve that was painfully long. Considering my level at the mirror blocks, I would honestly say that I don't think that the performance improvements that you can get from this cube really makes very much of a difference. Mostly because the turning on mirror blocks is so awkward to begin with that when I try to, I don't know, do good finger tricks, it kind of locks up no matter what I do. Although I know that there are some people which are quite good at mirror blocks. I think that what the unofficial world record is definitely under 20 seconds. And so it makes sense, I guess, to get a better mirror blocks cube. And is this the cube? I mean, from my experience, it's better than the others that I've tried. So I would say if you're serious into mirror blocks, then this would be the cube for you. Although I admit that most of the people watching this video are probably not into mirror blocks, and you will find that this is a very strange cube to be trying to improve performance, getting magnets and a ball core. But I do want to remind you that this is a cubing classroom cube for a reason, because it is specifically targeted for, it's targeted towards cubing classrooms. And so I think that this is a good product for their target audience. Whether it's a good product for you or not, then you can be the judge of that. But in any case, cubing classroom cubes are always a good value for money. And this seems to be the best mirror blocks that I have found. So if you're interested in trying a mirror blocks, because it is an interesting cube, then I would recommend this particular version of the mirror blocks because it has good turning, which, I mean, I found that actually it does turn quite well after doing the solve, especially compared to the other ones which I've tried. It has a very nice surface finish. So not only does it perform well, it also looks quite nice, quite sleek. And it is also clearly very stable by the fact that I'm unable to take a piece out even just to give you a demonstration right now. So that is my summary of this cube. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.